If you're a fisherman, this next catch is for you. Anglers looking to reel in their very best trout this year need to know that some things changed. And as our very own Eric Cleary tells us, it starts with new DEC regulations.
Fishing is one of the North Country's favorite pastimes. Starting this season, those looking to catch their very best trout will have to be aware of a few new DEC regulations. These new regulations for New York State only pertain to 3 species of fish: rainbow trout, brown trout, and brook trout.
The state has recently implemented a new 10-year program, and this program is designed to help them better manage the trout fishing in New York State. What they've done is they've divided the state's inland waters, and when we talk about inland waters, it doesn't pertain to the St. Lawrence River, Lake Champlain, or the Finger Lakes or any of the tributaries. It doesn't pertain to lakes and ponds. It's about streams and rivers inland in New York State. And it breaks them down into 5 categories, and they're categories really of quality.
These categories reflect a long-standing DEC spring stocking program.
Stocked waters are those streams that are classified by the DEC as waters that depend on stocking for fishing to be successful. When people look in their book and they see some of these new categories, they're going to see a category that says stock extended waters. These are a little bit higher caliber of stream where there are some wild fish in the stream, but the stock fish that they put in don't really threaten the wild trout. They both can share that habitat. Wild waters are often remote streams where the fish can reproduce and they don't depend on us to put them back in the water. You know, when we talk about wild waters, the DEC breaks it down even further, and they have what are considered wild waters that are marginal. They have so many fish per acre, and then they have other waters that have a much greater production of fish in a given period of space. So these waters become quality waters, and they feel that the fishing that you can have there is quality. I think probably at the top of all the waters in the state are these waters that they consider wild premier waters. Now these waters get a lot of fishing pressure, and they have great populations of wild trout. In other words, the habitat, everything is just right so these fish can reproduce and can expect to live for an extended period of time.
Another point fishermen should be aware of is the size of the trout they can keep and what their creel limit is. From April 1st to October 15th, depending on the category of water you fish in, the size and creel limit will differ. This is where your DEC book comes in handy. According to Meisner, it's crucial that anglers understand exactly what they can take from the waters.
So the DEC's policy is for their enforcement, law enforcement, game wardens, is that not only are they going to enforce the laws, but their number one priority for the next short period of time is to be educated and acquaint the people. So they may come up to you on the bank and you're fishing, and they may say to you, "Are you aware of our new regulations?" And if you're not, then they're going to try to tell you how you can find out more information.
These new DEC regulations also implement a catch and release season from October 16th to March 31st. During this time, anglers must use artificial lures only.
The only thing you can use is artificial baits. And a lot of people might, well, what is an artificial bait? Well, it isn't a live bait, and it isn't also using a dead bait. It's using something that is man-made, either out of plastic, metal, or some kind of hairs or fibers, to look like something alive. I think it's important to realize that trout fishing, unlike so many of the other kind of fishings that we have in the state, enables everybody to take part. All you have to do is find a stream, park your car, and walk down to the bank. You don't need a boat, you don't need fancy equipment. You just need to have a love to be out there along the water and catch a fish.
These new regulations took effect April 1st, 2021. If you don't have a copy of your DEC guide, you can pick up one where you buy your fishing license or go to the web address on your screen. In St. Regis Falls, I'm Eric Cleary for WPBS Weekly.